There's a new phrase floating around the internet right now, maxing. And I mean, it's kind of out of control at this point. You have looks maxing, sleep maxing, carb maxing, fiber maxing. Meowing is basically job maxing. I don't know what that's about. Someone out there is currently hydro maxing and posting about it and probably making some money. We've officially reached the point where drinking a glass of water is some type of lifestyle optimization strategy. It's a little bit silly. But then there's the one that actually matters. Someone posts a video, 5 a.m., wake up, gym, cold plunge, day job, side hustle till midnight, and the caption just says maxing. So today I'm stealing the format and making it official. I'm calling it side hustle maxing. Trademark pending, patent pending, whatever pending. I'm going to take ownership of it now. Half the internet is probably going to make fun of this term. The other half is genuinely trying to build a second income before they burn out completely. And I want to talk about what side hustle maxing actually is, why most people doing it are doing it wrong, and what it actually looks like when it works. Because I've been doing some version of this for about 20 years. Fitness coaching, real estate, construction, bunch of content sites, blogs, promoting different affiliate products, creating my own digital products. I've created like 14 now, doing some freelancing, some coaching. And I can tell you the version that works looks nothing like what's happening and what's trending right now on TikTok. And honestly, that's why I'm excited about something that's coming up in a few weeks. This September, two of the guys I'd call the ultimate side hustlers, I've been learning from them forever, Iman Ghazi and Russell Brunson, are running the Side Hustle Summit, which I'm super excited about, especially in this new AI world that we are living in. I'll add a link in the description for the free event. I'll get into a little bit more later in this video, but first, let's break down what side hustle maxing actually means and why most people are doing it completely wrong. So let's dive right in. First, where does this word even come from? Maxing is internet slang for optimizing one specific thing as hard as possible. It started in gaming and RPG communities. Min-maxing is some type of character build. Then it got picked up by online self-improvement communities, gurus around looks maxing, and now it's literally everywhere, hence side hustle maxing. You see sleep maxing, study maxing. I'm in the health and fitness world. You have fiber, carb maxing. And now, side hustle maxing. The core idea is always the same. Take one variable in your life and push it to the absolute ceiling. For side hustles, that means stack as many income streams as possible. Work every spare hour, optimize every process, automate everything that you can, and treat your free time like a resource you're allocating for maximum return. On paper, that sounds great, right? More income, more money, more freedom, more options. But here's where it goes wrong for almost everyone who goes about it this way. Go look at the actual posts using this hashtag. Most of them are exhausted 20-year-olds working 9 to 5, hitting the gym too hard, and then trying to side hustle for 3 hours a night doing something, anything that they see, any shiny object, drop shipping, reselling, flipping, those crypto bros out there. Trying to use AI for something, doing freelance gigs on 5 different platforms. And then they're burnt out in 6 weeks, not because they're not hustling or they lack discipline or motivation, because they're maxing the wrong thing. Variable, they're maxing time, more hours worked, more hustle, more grind, more. But time right now is the one resource that you cannot actually scale, right? Everyone has the same 24 hours in the day that you'll have in 10 years from now. Right now, 10 years. If your side hustle income is directly tied to hours that you're personally putting in, then you haven't really built a good true side hustle. You've essentially built a second or third job. And a second job with worse pay and no benefits is not freedom. It's just more work, more stress. The people who actually escape the grind aren't maxing time. They're maxing leverage. So there's a framework that I come back to constantly, and it's not mine originally. What is? It's been around business and startup circles for years, but almost nobody applies it to side hustle specifically. There are 4 types of leverage that you can build in any income stream. Number 1 is labor, other people's time working for you. So this is simple: hiring, outsourcing, delegating. This is slow to build, requires management, but it's the oldest form of leverage that exists. Number 2, capital, other people's money working for you. investing, real estate, buying assets that appreciate or produce income. This requires money to start, which is why most people skip straight past it. Running ads, that type of stuff. I remember the project or house that actually taught me this exact lesson. I didn't get paid for my hours standing on that job site when I was doing a flip. I got paid for the decision I made buying it and the system that I ran to fix it up and sell it. That's capital and labor leverage working together. So you're not paid for your hours on site technically. You're paid for the spread between what you bought, what you put into it, and what it sells for. Number 3, code. Software, automation, systems that run without you. And this is the one blowing up right now because AI has made it dramatically cheaper and easier to do and build. A tool, an app, an automation that works essentially while you sleep or in the background. Number 4, media. This one is my favorite. Content that works for you 24/7 once it's made. A YouTube video, blog post, a piece of content that ranks or gets discovered. It keeps earning long after you stop actively working on it. This is the one that I've built most of my income around. Years ago, I started building content sites on the side, nights, weekends, in between everything else I had going on, kids. People close to me thought it was a complete waste of time. No client, no boss, no guaranteed paycheck. 10 years later, that waste of time is still paying me. Blog articles that are ranking on Pinterest that are 6, 7, 8 years old after I wrote them and still bring in traffic and income to this day. That's media leverage right there. I wrote it once, created some images, and it's still working for me right now while I'm filming this video. Real side hustle maxing isn't stacking more hustles, it's stacking more leverage types into fewer hustles. So let's make this practical. What does maxing look like when you do it right instead of the burnout version? Let's break this down into a few simple steps. Step 1, pick one income stream, not 5. The maxing trend makes it look like you need 6 side hustles running at the same time. You don't. You need one that has leverage built into it, and you need to actually get good at it. Step 2, build the leverage in from the get-go. Ask yourself this question before you start. Does this scale without more of me and my hours? If the honest answer is no, and you need to be honest, if it's like freelancing, gig work, one-on-one client hours, that's totally fine at the starting point for that cash flow, but you need a plan to convert this into something with leverage. So you can turn client work into an eventual course, turn freelance skills into a service somebody else can deliver, turn one property into a repeatable process. Step 3, protect your recovery, not just your hustle hours. And that's the part nobody posting those 5 a.m. grinds content talks about. You cannot out-hustle a body and brain that are running on empty. The people who last 5, 10, 20, 30 years doing this, and I'm one of them, didn't get there by always maxing hours. Yeah, you need to work hard, but you need to be smart about it. They got there by maxing output per hour, which requires you to actually be rested enough to think and act clearly. And I'm going to be 100% straight up with you. People ask me what my side hustle is, and I honestly never have good one-word answer. I've done real estate, construction, built multiple content sites, have multiple affiliate promotions going, created 14 or so digital products. I do marketing, content strategy for other businesses. And over 20 plus years, I've never had just one income stream. I started out with one, but then I built a portfolio. And that's really the difference between someone hustling and someone who's actually built something real. One income stream is great, but it's kind of a bet. A few built the right way, that's a business right there. And 20 years into this, the biggest lesson isn't work harder. It's stop building things that require you to keep showing up forever. Every income stream I still have doesn't require hands-on hours. What the hours that I'm putting into it, I'm working on systematizing, delegating. So if you're serious about doing this the right way and you want to learn directly from people who've actually built leveraged income at scale rather than just talking about hustle culture, I want to point you to something awesome. This September, Iman Ghazi and Russell Brunson are running the Side Hustle Summit. This is amazing. These are two people who've actually built real leverage businesses through content, digital products, courses, sales funnels, scaled income that isn't tied to their hourly time. It's not another here's 50 side hustle ideas list, which does great on Pinterest, but not great in real life. It's specifically built around how to take whatever you're doing right now and actually add real leverage to it. So you're not just trading more hours for more money, never get anywhere. I'll drop the link below if you want to check out the details and see if it's a right fit for where you're at. And that right there is the difference between hustle maxing and actually building something. One burns you out in a few weeks. you just give up on it. The other allows you to compound for years. So side hustle maxing, it's my term. It's a super fun phrase that I came up with, and there's a real idea buried underneath there. Don't max your hours, max your leverage. And you can do that with AI, right? So if this was helpful, subscribe. I break down real income strategy on this channel every week, not just hustle culture hype. I talk about how to make money on Pinterest. I've made $1 million through Pinterest traffic, creating digital products, blogging, freelance work, all the side hustles. I've been a professional side hustler my entire life, between having 3 kids, built my dream home in Austin, Texas. Side hustles changed my life. And now with AI, it's making everything that I'm doing in my side hustle businesses much easier. Granted, with AI right now, I'm finding myself coming up with more ideas. So I've added more work to my plate when I'm starting new little like side hustles, adding on to what I currently have. But, this is what it's all about. It's fun. I have shiny object syndrome too. And I have trouble focusing as well. But appreciate you watching this video. Subscribe and let me know what's the one side hustle you're thinking about, but you've been sitting on, but you haven't quite started yet. I read all my comments, reply to most of them. See you for the next video, and join me for that side hustle summit, link below.